Something that I'll do is that I'll figure out something, and let me know if y'all relate. You'll figure out something later on, or you'll go to therapy, or you will reflect on a situation that was in your past, right? And then when you're reflecting on it, you're like, oh, I should have known this, I should have did this, or I should have not done this, or whatever. And then you're like, oh, I hate myself. I hate myself. I shouldn't have done that. I'm so stupid. I'm so this. I'm so that. First, gather that speaking to yourself in that manner is probably also a learned trait that you probably developed because parents did it to you or peers did it to you. So that's the first step, is understanding that you down talking yourself and talking to yourself that way probably isn't even your own voice, but you've taken on the role of the people who used to do that. Because I feel like we need to get out the mindset of trash talking ourselves and bullying ourselves, because at the end of the day, you're the person who lives in your body. You are literally being mean to yourself. You have to really sit, process that. Like, that is crazy to do. That is effed up to do to yourself. You only have you, quite literally. And then the next part, which is blaming yourself for things that you know now. This is something, especially with my relationship, my past relationship, you can't do that. You can do whatever you want, but I'm saying, like, it's very weird and very just unfair to yourself to blame yourself for things that you know in the present. I like to use simplistic scenarios. I try my hardest to make it simplistic. Let's say a kid is 10 right now, right? Let's say when they were 2, they clearly don't know how to go to the bathroom. They're not potty trained yet. Let's say when they're 10, they're like, oh my God, when I was 2, I should have known better. I should have been going to the bathroom without having accidents, or I should have known that I should have known what going to the bathroom is without peeing on myself or having accidents. How would you know that? How would you know that back then if you knew that right now? I feel like that's where a lot of us get messed up, is taking what we currently find out or currently learn and then literally go back to the past version of ourselves who had no idea or no clue, or didn't have the tools at that time, or didn't have the mindset that you have currently, and be like, oh, I should have did better. How? Tell me how in the comments. How could you do better when you didn't know better? I feel like it's a whole nother story and a whole nother topic when you know better and then you don't do better. Now you could be like, I knew better, okay? But at a time when you did it, it's like blaming yourself. What is that doing but keeping you in a victim mindset and honestly not helping you to prosper in any type of way, because all you keep doing is going to the past and going negative every single time. How's that helping yourself? I try to do, as a tip, I try to look at my younger self as like my younger sister or my younger self, or like if my younger self was my baby. If something happened, you would most likely comfort somebody, right? If somebody said, oh, I did this, I shouldn't have done this, you're going to comfort them and say, it's okay, you know now. Or you're going to be like, it's okay, you didn't know. Why is it when it's ourselves, we're literally, oh, you're so dumb, you're so stupid, you're so this. Cut it out. That's what I'm going to say. Cut it out. You're not benefiting yourself. You're not going to get a trophy for beating yourself up. Let's just understand that it happened. Move on. If you know better now, you do better. And if you don't do better, you're going to sit there and be like, why am I choosing, because it's a choice at this point, not to do better. Let's just leave our past self alone. They already been through enough. They've been through enough, okay? And the last thing is to forgive that younger version of yourself, or that person who was in a situation where you know now you should have done something differently because they just didn't know. Okay? Once you realize certain parts of yourself just did not properly have the tools, some people wasn't even set up to do the right thing. Some people had no clue, like myself. If you've been on my channel, I was very sheltered and stuff. So when it came to my past relationship, I didn't know a lot. Okay? I didn't know a lot. Today, let's see if a lot of that shit that slid back then will ever slide again. But there's nothing I could do about a 15, 16, 17-year-old Aaliyah who had no clue what was going on. You see what I'm saying? So I hope this video helps you to learn to forgive your past self, forgive your current self. Be kind and be nice to your baby self. Like, that is your inner child. Your past self is your inner child. Just look at it as that. Yeah, so forgive yourself, stop blaming yourself, and just learn from your mistakes, move on, and apply it to the rest of your life. Because what's the point of going back? Like, you're going to keep growing, but keep looking back and keeping yourself in that cycle. It's not worth it.